Hey guys, what's up? This is Nick from We Play Games, and today I am on El Haluf, not platooned up with anybody. Just playing around on my KV-1S. I got the 122 on it a few days ago. You'll see me talk about it in the video. This game is, honest to God, from the jaws of defeat. I have no idea how he managed to win this. This game was so just not balanced. We actually, if you saw in the beginning, I have a 33% chance to win in this game according to XVM. I'm actually using Quickie Baby's mod in this, the XVM, but I'm also using I want to say Jimbo's Crosshair, which I really enjoy. It gives you the inner circle, gives you the most likely area the shot will land, but the outermost circle gives you the area it is always possible of going, which I have gotten some absolutely insane shots that just did not make any sense based on that. But anyway, alright, so right here, if you look on the map, you'll see what's happening right now. We left, I think, 4 tanks to cover the south end. 80% of our team went to the hill where all the heavies are supposed to go. And I'm sitting, I'll stop a little bit up ahead, and I'll make the statement in game on the chat. I was looking at the map, seeing where all of our team went and what our team is made up of. 80% of our team is heavy tanks, which I didn't realize. Which, yes, this is the heavy hill. This is where the heavies are supposed to go from my experience playing on El Haluf. But we don't need 80% of the entire team. That's why I'm stopped here. I realize as I'm typing this, I'm getting in the way of all these tanks, but look at this. Heavy tank after heavy tank is just pushing this hill, and I didn't realize that. Like, there is so many of our of the members on our team are heavy tanks, and you can see they're already starting to make a push here. The game's already 0-1. We lost a tank already. Right there, I took a shot. I'm not too sure from what, but something managed to penetrate my I believe it was the back end of my tank. And right here, I see this side over here. I go up there to try and get a better view myself. As you can see, artillery is now firing on us. And you'll see me kind of back up and move forward a lot throughout this clip on this hill, because I'm afraid of getting hit by the artillery. I think they had two or 3 artillery pieces in this. So right here, I'm just kind of getting a feel for what's ahead, seeing if there's anyone that's gonna peek up and I can put a round into. And right here, this VK pushes up, and I managed to get a 418 damage hit on him. Right now, it's 0-3. This game, you'll see me say it in chat a few times. It's a loss. Like, I accept defeat. I accept the loss. I'm already down to just over half health. And it's not looking good, simply put. It's not looking good. So I see all my friendly tanks over there, and I decide, alright, you know what? They could cover that side. I hope. That's the goal. But I decide, you know what? I'll post up behind the other side and watch for anyone that comes in on the flank. And right there, you see the Hellcat tried pulling down and around. He didn't go in the cap. He made sure not to, in order to not alert anyone that he was coming. And right now, I'm the only one with a kill on my team. It's 1-4. I don't know what my team's doing at this point. It's just I can't. I was speechless here. So right now, I decide, all right, if one of them flanked, I killed the only one that flanked. Maybe they won't flank. I might be able to buy some time. And as you can see, I'm still moving around just to kind of stop any. First off, to stop any shots that are that could come in and hit me from a distant hill. Also, hopefully artillery will miss, and I'll by a few meters. And right here, I see my team just getting absolutely melted, and I decide, alright, I've got to push this side now, and I've got to try and beat back whoever tries pushing up, because clearly my team can't do it on their own. I push up, enemy KV-1S, I guess he was reloading, put one round smack into the driver's view hole, and I'm sitting here reloading. I'm trying to hold back this team with just my presence at this point. I finally get another round, finally finishing off the biggest threat on this corner, which is the KV-1S, the 122. Right there, the M4 managed to bounce around off me, but something else just penetrated me, and I decided, all right, gotta push up. And there we go. Drill a nice solid round into the turret of the VK right there. Reloading, I pull back to get behind this hill here because I'm worried of this M4 peeking over and killing me. As you can see, he's firing on the other KV-1S here. And I'm really quite fortunate that I got such a high damage roll there, taking out that M4, and also that no one managed to flank around like the VK did before. That's what I was worried about this whole time being here, which is why I kept moving. Hopefully, if I didn't see them ping on the map, they would bounce because they couldn't get a clear shot at the back of my, like a flat shot at the back of my tank. Right here, I see on at the top of my screen, because of XVM, I can see who's capping. Like, well, not who, but how many and how fast. And right here, it's very fortunate I turned around. I took a little too long to take that shot there, and the Jagdpanzer IV managed to get a shot right through the front of my tank. Now I decide, all right, I've beaten off behind the tanks behind me. I've beaten off a few this way. I see an AT-8. Now the only thing I'm worried about here is his DPM. Right now, I'm in a rush. I see artillery firing at me. I know I have an AT-8 watching my position. I try to peek out, but I don't want to give shots to the AT-8. And I'm surprised he bounced so much on me, because I know the AT-8 has a very, very, very high DPM. I don't know how he managed to bounce. I think he was going for the front of my turret, which is the thickest part of this tank. Now, I'm trying to reload, because I don't want to peek out there until I'm fully reloaded, which I wind up doing at a later point. Yeah, right here I decided to completely disregard the AT-8 real quick just to see if I can get eyes on who's down there, but then I pull back, get another shot right through the top of the AT-8, and I managed to put him down. Now it's getting close. This game, it was a big turnaround. I see the Nashorn down there, and that was my fatal mistake. I peeked out to fire before it was reloaded. He was pre-aimed on that spot, and he had the shot to penetrate, and right here, I thought that was the game. You'll see me talk in chat, apologizing to the team, because that was a really stupid play on my part. I cost the game right there. I could have completely reset the Nashorn, and give my team more time to prevent anyone else from getting in the cap. But some absolute stud, whoever it was, if you do manage to find this video, thank you for resetting that cap. We had something in the neighborhood of like 4 or 5 seconds left on that, and I am so surprised we managed to stop that cap. Now, as you can see, while I'm dead, I actually don't spectate anyone else for a while, but I'll still continue to kind of give you the play-by-play what's happening here. Finally, the Nashorn's down. Now there's one more in there. There he is, spotted. Now we have a few tanks left. We have one tank left who I want to say is a VK, and he just took out the other. I want to say it's a Japanese tank inside the cap. Now it's down to an artillery hunt. We managed. I guess I managed to push off the guys on that hill. Again, I couldn't have done that alone, but if I wasn't there, we would have lost that hill, and this game would have been lost. I can guarantee that. And now the rest of our guys are going out simply on an artillery mission to hunt down the artillery. Now, you'll see later in the game, the artillery scumbag decides, you know what? His team's telling him, just go kill himself. Don't give him the satisfaction of a win. And as it turns out, the enemy artillery player manages, I don't know how you possibly manage this, in the process of trying to kill himself. And now you have the eyes on the, I decided to view the artillery player. In the eyes of, I'm sorry, the artillery player that they are hunting, as he's trying to kill himself by drowning himself off that big cliff down in the southeast end of the map, he proceeds to get himself stuck. As he's diving off the hill, he sticks himself somewhere on that hillside and manages to not be able to kill himself. I don't know how terrible of a game you have to have in order to fail at suiciding your tank off a cliff. This game, I mean, it was a 33% chance to win. We absolutely this game was just, oh my god. As you saw earlier, I called the loss in the beginning on that hill because I didn't think my team could have done that. And a majority of my team just, they did not do much. But to those that did, the VK, myself, the other KV-1S, just for his presence being on that hill, kept people back. A lot of the people that went hill, thank you. we really managed to keep him back. And now the artillery is even on a hunt himself. There's really not much left in this game visual-wise. I just figured you guys would want to see how this game played out. Again, the artillery, the enemy artillery managed to get himself stuck on the hillside on the southeast, trying to kill himself. I can't, to this day, I can't believe that. I've never seen that happen in my entire career on World of Tanks. I hope you guys really enjoyed watching this. I'm going to be uploading a few more games like this, close games, games that we shouldn't have won, yet won, my mastery badge in the KV-1S. Even though the KV-1S really isn't a, how should I put this, a skillful tank, anyone can pick it up and get over 1,000 damage, which is, yeah, that's very true. But personally, I don't get sick of watching games with the KV-1S because I really enjoy the brute force and power behind that tank. I do have a few more other games. I have some games in the Matilda, in the Cromwell, the Churchill 5, the KV-1, the KV-2, which I just got very, very recently. I got it a few hours ago as of recording this. I enjoy it. I enjoy the pure derp that the cannon fires. All you have to do, you point, don't aim for weak spots. You just point and you click and just damage. That is the skill required for the KV-2. You point, you click, damage. At least the KV-1S, in some cases, few cases, you do have to aim, especially in like the tier 8 games, where you can get into trouble penetrating some of the tier 8 tanks. But the game's coming to a close here, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, you'll be seeing more games with the KV-1S, KV-1, KV-2, Jagdpanzer IV, Matilda, the... what's it, oh crap. Whatever. Alright, I hope, again, for the third time, hope you enjoyed. I hope you really enjoy the World of Tanks content I'm producing. I'm going to be uploading a lot more World of Tanks. I'm primarily a World of Tanks player. As you can see, we're getting really close to the end. I'll be uploading more World of Tanks, possibly some War Thunder. I'm trying to get into the ground forces, if you still can. Also, I'm trying to get a Titanfall beta key, so keep an eye out for that, guys. I will be posting a lot of Titanfall if I do get a key when they decide to hand them out. So I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like or a dislike, whatever you are inclined to do. Comment on what I could do better, what I did well, what you enjoyed. Any ideas for tanks, whatever. Alright, I'll see you later.